The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Now Denver's starting five. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's the monster in at the 2 spot.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Henderson. Pass to Sharp. And he dunks it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's the monster. 6 to shoot. Jokic, the screen. Here's the monster. Goes back up. Shoots over Klingon. Jokic, no good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's the monster. Last game for him, he picked up 10. It's good. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Murray against Henderson. Pass to Avdia. And Denver pushing it up now. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Now here's Sharp. 15 in his last outing. Henderson for 3. Knocks down the long K.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Now here's Henderson, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Here's the monster. Jacks up a 3. Avdia pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Avdia outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kamara. Rebounded by Denver. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Last time free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Now here's Avdia. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
The monster. Jokic with a screen on Henderson. Here's the monster. And Klingon pulls it down.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much. Yeah, he gives up a few.
Trying to hear that shit, call that foul.
Matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Henderson. Jokic on the double team. Here's Kamara. No good with the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's the monster. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Outside for Henderson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 8 points.
I just love the ball move.
Nice move. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Shaden Sharp.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Blazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaden Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Here's the monster. Following the bucket by the Blazers. It's stolen by Henderson. Grant, the pass to Sharp. Good work there as it goes.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Portland.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Good on the second one. Now here's Henderson. 23 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends.
Takes a step back. Here's Sharp. The monster grabs the miss. The monster's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here he goes. They kick it out to Murray. Out to the right wing. Here's the monster. And he banks in the layup. The monster's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's Henderson. 10 points for him. High arcing shot. 3-pointer Sharp. He buries it from 3. Sharp's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
And some changes here for Portland. Barlow comes in for Klingon. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Avdia. Strother's checked in for Denver. Ben Simmons comes in for Jamal Murray.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now Henderson, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Outside for Grant, 4-3. The shot that time not on target.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Inside, Gordon with a steal. Here's the monster. Here's Jokic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Simmons against Henderson. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Here's the monster. Defended by Henderson. Gordon, the pass to the monster. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Henderson with it. Checked by Gordon. Got a piece of it.
And that's just fantastic work on the defensive end. Good to see Gordon come up big at the rim.
Pass to the monster. A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Thunder gave them an edge. He tallied 10 points and his defensive presence was terrific, picking up a number of blocks and steals. And they needed that kind of performance. tough start to the season for them. He'll be trying to lead them again tonight, guys.
Alec, great info there. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Well, let's see if that rhythm carries over. They will involve him early in this one.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Henderson against Simmons. Henderson left side. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Barlow. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. The Nuggets shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. The Monster. Can't cash it in from close range.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
So both teams changing it up here.
Second team foul.
Obvious checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Beasley. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the Monster. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
On the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray, and it's Strother in at the 3. Grant against Jokic. Now here's Grant, guarded closely. There's the screen. Pass to Matherin. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the triple. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the Monster misses.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Here's Henderson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Good. The Monsters got 4 points this quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Matherin. To the middle. Off the outside. Down low. Here's Barlow. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Got 20 points.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Crosses over. And the basket by the Monster. The Monsters got 22 points.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Avdia passes to Graham. Here's Henderson. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monster's got his 7th rebound here tonight. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Benedict Matherin picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Second team foul.
Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. From 10 feet away. And off the glass. That one's good. Sharp's got 9.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Grant. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Denver in the lead. Pass to Watson from deep. Nails it from 3. Watson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Sinks the tray.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Well, there's no hiding the fact they didn't play their best. They had a couple of runs, but they just couldn't really string anything together consistently.
Here's Henderson. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The monster misses. Blazers trail by 4. Henderson scanning the floor. Launches it. Offensive board. Klingen's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And the basket by the monster.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Outside Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Three-pointer Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's the monster, defended by Henderson. Here's the monster. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Blazers trail by 4. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Nice lob. This is where Klingen can get a lot of his points early on while he's developing the rest of his game.
The Trailblazers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Henderson. Here's the teardrop. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
The kick out to Johnson. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. And the basket by the monster. The monster's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And here's Henderson. 12 points for him. The 3 is up. Outside Kamara. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Slap back.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
Yeah, 29.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Foul, right?
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling
It's
with
a foul, right?
And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Portland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
The drive by Henderson.
Nuggets foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
That's good from Henderson.
Trying to hit, bro. On the bench.
And the first first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Dang. He tied up 48-48.
Welcome, everybody.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight.
Nice conflict.
Love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set.
Thanks for joining us.
That's what I'm training.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2, and it's Avdia in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
The turnaround so difficult to perfect, but hard to see anything wrong with that one.
Henderson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Henderson's got 16 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The monster, pass to Kuminga. Here's the monster. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Klingon. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Denver.
That one's no good. Portland leading.
Hopefully.
Outside Sharp. Henderson outside. Portland moving it around. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
If something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Klingon with the block. Jokic, good.
Nikola Jokic.
Sharp with it. 14 points for him. Klingon with a screen. Inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The monster. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. The Monsters got 4 points in the quarter.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made. Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Well, Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes, every night playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ali. Henderson misses. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's the monster. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Avdia left side. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Avdia's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
I'm not busting shit.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jokic with a screen on Sharp. Here's the monster. That one drops for him. The Monsters got 35.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Here's Henderson. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And the basket by the Monster.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Sharp. Henderson outside. Here's Kamara. Outside Sharp. This one for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out. And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Off the outside. Sharp against Jokic. Pass to Clingan. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Clingan's got 4 points this quarter.
First, Clingan screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Rejected by Clingan. Fast break. Here we go. Sharp with it. Kuminga defends. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Pass to Clingan. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And Clingan just owns the middle.
Here's the monster. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's the monster. Drives to the hoop. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Kamara. Henderson with a screen on Kuminga. Pass to Avdia. To the paint. Here's Clingan. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And at his size, Clingan is always an above-the-rim threat.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant's checked in for Kamara. And a switch here also for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Rejected by Clingan. Up top, Henderson. Defended by Murray. Henderson against Murray. Fires the 3. And Henderson with the basket on the assist from Sharp. Sharp's got his 6th assist of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Here's the monster. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Avdia against Kuminga. Avdia passes to Henderson. To the middle. 6 to shoot.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Nuggets trail by 4. The monster. Pass to Kuminga. Here's the monster. Defended by Henderson. They grab their own miss. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Fires in the triple. And now a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's the monster. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Clingan. Jokic just overpowering the D.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Barlow's checked in for Clingan. Beasley comes in for Avdia. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Henderson. Nuggets trail by 5. The monster misses. On the wing, Mathurin, covered by Johnson.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit.
Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you for that, Allie.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then it's Murray, and it's Strother in at small forward. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Avdia. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Portland leading by 8. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Henderson. 3-pointer. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Yet another bucket, and that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
With the step back, here's Matherin. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's the monster. Count it. The monster's got 53 points.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Here's Avdia, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Screen by Gordon. Here's the monster. He's covered by Matherin. The monster misses. Portland leading by 8. Inside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nuggets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Hits yet again! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Covered by Jokic. Here's Henderson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So both teams making some changes here. That's good from Henderson.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
The monster. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Trailblazers lead by 8. Pass to Klingon. Steps back. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound. Good. He hits again.
There aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60 points.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level. So it's Portland now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland. Sharp. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's the monster. Pass to Jokic. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Henderson outside. Now here's Sharp. Five on the clock. Oh! Two-handed power slam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's Henderson. Here's the floater, and he lays it in.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Nuggets trail by 9. Here's the monster. He got it again! Sensational!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Sharp.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
At the line for 2, Sharp.
That free throw good from Sharp. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you...
A difficult loss for you guys. It seemed like even when the energy was there defensively, you just couldn't quite make enough plays to come out ahead. Can you talk to me about that?
That's the story of every game. The winner's clutch, the loser couldn't make enough plays. We were close on a lot of stops, close on a lot of baskets, but close doesn't
Ryan,